Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm Coco and this is Coco's Hair Solutions. Today we're going to do a number of things. We are going to do a collaboration with BARB from Take Control Beauty, and we are going to do this by sharing our reviews on a particular wig named Sparkle. This is our girl, so stay tuned. Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm Coco and this is Coco's Hair Solutions. Today is really special. We're going to do a collaboration of sorts. Barb from Take Control Beauty has asked me to participate with her in a collaboration. So we're both going to be reviewing this same wig, and we're going to be giving you our perspectives, each of our own, and we're going to link each other's videos to our description box below so that you can look at both of ours and glean all kinds of great information about these particular wigs. I'd like to give Barb a really big shout out right here. This woman is unbelievable. She's nearly 80. She likes to tell everyone, and she is gorgeous. Her skin is beautiful. Her beauty and her inner self shines like a 20-year-old. And if you're not a subscriber to her channel, you should check her out. She's an author of 4 books. She is, her channel covers all kinds of beauty products and things to take care of yourself. But the big thing is she gives tips to live a better life and how to live that better life each and every day. So if you're not a fan of hers yet, please go over and check out her channel. I'm sure you'll love her. She's been on YouTube for about 8 years, I think now. And then I'm sure she'll be on another 8 years. So that's my shout out to Barb. Thank you so much for being my friend and for helping me along in my journey on YouTube. So the girl that we've chosen to show you today is part of the Heart of Gold collection from Paula Young. Now, we've ordered them in different colors, so you'll see a little bit different color blend there. But this line is especially meant for people with sensitive skin on their scalps. What they've done is they've developed a gel lining that they've attached to the interior of the cap that is supposed to not melt, but soften with body heat so that it actually will help adhere the wig directly to their skin, your skin, if you have no bio hair. And so we're going to take a look at that and see how that works, okay? Alrighty, so my girl that I have here is in the SF1228 color, and that is the honey. It's the salon colored honey. And so we'll go ahead and open her up and take a look at her in the box. She's got some beautiful curls, doesn't she? So let's take a look. All right, right out of the box, you can tell she looks a lot like a couple of other girls that we've already reviewed. First one that comes to my mind is Collins. Doesn't she look a little bit like Collins? But she is a lace front and mono top. So let's take a look at the cap construction. First thing you're going to notice is these little layers of gel, the patches of gel that are sewn onto the interior of the cap. I was mistaken. She's not a lace front. She is a mono top, a complete mono top, and she has a silicone band that goes across the front of the wig. And then you can see this little gel patch that is crossed right there at the pressure point, right at the front of the hairline. And then we've got the same gel patches on the ear tabs, which makes them closed on both sides. And we also have a gel patch at the very top where the crown is. So that would be this section right here. And then again, on the back of the extended nape. So that should help to adhere or help the wig to be very secure. If you have this point, these 2 pressure points, the crown as well as the nape, all contributing to an adhesive type of feeling. So if that's what if that is what it's meant to be. And it's supposed to alleviate any feelings of itchiness and discomfort from wig wearing to sensitive skin. So that would be a great feature. And of course, we've got buckle adjusters on both sides of the nape. And then of course, open wefts all the way around for a nice stretchy comfort. Alrighty. So we've got a little bit of zigzag parting here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to brush it forward a little bit, just right on the top, to loosen up that, you know, that it almost like it sticks into place, doesn't it? And then I'm going to lightly lift back the hairline. And you notice I'm not dragging my brush all the way through the curls because I don't want to lose those curls. They're beautiful. But what I'll do is I will now use my fingers to kind of comb out the very, very top of this. And we will go ahead and put her on. Isn't she beautiful? Oh, I can't wait. I love those curls. Yep, that's pretty. And look at what it does to the front of the hairline when you do that. Isn't that a nice feature? So it lifts it up and makes it so that we might be able to use it in a little bit more of a lace front type fashion. Okay, so let me go ahead and switch this out. Before I do, what I have on today is my Madison. It's a Godiva Secret wig, and she's in the color Coffee Latte. So she's a really nice little wig, and I've got a review on her in my videos as well. So let's try on Sparkle. Okay, this is Sparkle. All right, I can already tell that the gel lining on my neck and at the top here is wanting to stay put very, very well. So that makes me think that I would not need to use a wig grip band, possibly. Now, I know it's supposed to stick to skin, which would make it work a lot better. But being that I have bio hair, I would probably have to try this out a time or two just to see. So let's take a look and see what we can do with this young lady. Already, oh, she's just kind of a pretty, pretty wig, isn't she? Of course, I love the curl. Oh, let me do a spin just right now. And I did pull her part off a little bit more. So let's just leave it there. And let's go around. Let's see how those curls are. How did they look? Oh, it feels nice on my neck. Feels really nice on my neck. Having that little bit of length. Oh, gosh, she's so cute. I know. This is the Honey SF1228. Now, it is not a lace front. So we would definitely want to have some kind of a shelf or shadowing brought on by the hairline here to make sure that the cap does not show. And look at, we've got a little ringlet right here that wants to form, so I want to keep that. So, you know, a lot of times with these really curly wigs, you can't brush them really significantly, but you can take the parts that you did brush and wrap them around your fingers so that you get that repeated look of the corkscrew curls so that they lay individually. See, so we can get each one of these to kind of lay separately and on top of each other. So, but that would take some time and some patience. So if I was going to wear this one, I think I would play around with seeing how I could, you know, affix these bangs. And of course, I've got all kinds of little tiny clips that I could probably use that would help me. These little teeny weeny tiny ones, see how little that is? Those kind of disappear into the hairstyle, but they still allow you. Now, it's a brown one, and I've even got some clear ones, see? And that might even be something that you can kind of put into place, and it would allow for keeping your hair in place without. Now here's a trick. I put underneath, and let the hair fall on top of it. Oh, nope, that one didn't work. Not quite. I did it before and it worked. So, but if I can snag part of that hair grouping in there from underneath, it can and will. So I might be taking my hair dryer and blowing that up a little bit. But oh my gosh, I just loved it. Just the way it is. Isn't that pretty? Just by itself. And of course, if you watched my Collins review, you know that, oh my gosh, this would be so pretty for a dressy occasion, like for Christmas or Christmas party or New Year's Eve. And you can take and just start putting, oh, my little blingy clips just up into the curls. Oh gosh, look at that, of course. And then of course over here, a little bit more. Put those in there. And bring those across. Well, let's see. Okay, well, this is a great look just by itself, isn't it? Just leaving those curls. But you know what? When we want to bring them up or bring a half up, half down, that's another good thing that we can do. Here again, you want to be real careful not to disturb the curls too much. And then, of course, I always like to spray the curls with water again and let them kind of stay on their own right where they want to be. Oh gosh, that's so cute. Oh my gosh. See, okay, and even that, and you can't see that clip that well, can you? But it's there, and you can do that with a lot of these little tiny baby clips, like this, little tiny baby clips. There. But that is so stinking cute, isn't it? I don't even know if I want to do anything more to them. Let's look at the coverage. Okay, so it covers my bio hair fairly well. You know, it could do a little more, but that's okay. And I can always treat my bio hair with a powder, which would work very well to disguise this. But, oh my gosh, this is so cute. And, oh my gosh, how about putting a Christmas square band on with this? Let's see. Okay, well, this is the Christmas plaid square band. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh, and that would hold the bangs back. And see, that covers just that hairline just enough to make that work. And if you want to comb it to get even more volume, you can comb it out from underneath. That's what I recommend you do. That way these curls stay distinct and shiny and really identifiable. But if you wanted to comb it out, oh my gosh, I bet this girl would be about that big. If you want her to be that big, that would be something you can do, right? Let's try a couple of other styles of my headbands. And look at that. Isn't that cute? Very, very cute. And I like the idea of even giving myself more volume up on the top. Oh, I've found myself a clip up there. I've got to pay attention to these girls. Oh, but isn't this so cute? Just the way she is. This is sparkle. And of course, we've got those special features that are in the cap that make her different. And here again, I was thinking that, you know, I might not need to use a wig grip, which would lessen the amount of restriction that I feel on my head when I wear a wig. Even though I am currently used to wearing a wig grip band, it might be something worth wearing like this in the summertime, just to take that extra layer of warmth off of my head. Half up, half down. That's a nice little look, isn't it? And of course, we can figure out what to do with these bangs off to the side. And of course, we could cut bangs into this young lady, couldn't we? We could. That makes her look a little bit longer, doesn't it? Because it adds more height right here at the top. And that's just a simple clip. This girl is a wonderful curly girl, isn't she? All right, and then of course, this color particularly looks very, very blonde to me. It accentuates the blonde in the highlights of this particular color blend from Paula Young. But oh gosh, how fun. Wouldn't she be fun in a fiery red? Yes, I think so. Well, I don't think that I want to brush her out the way that I've got her styled. Let me see if I can change this part over to the other side a little bit. But that would take disrupting some of the curls that I've already placed in there. And you can see my widow's peak. Now, if I roll it over this way, you'll see I'm just being really gentle with this. And this hairline wants to fall a little bit, which is okay. Well, it looks like I could manage this going this way as well, couldn't I? So that gives us a little bit more choice with the direction of the wig and which direction you want to have your bangs going in. So it looks like you've got a lot more versatility with that in that respect for parting your hair. So I hope, hey, I wonder what Barb's doing with her. I'm going to find out. Yeah, she's probably got some really cute ideas. Pulling her back with her side clips. Yeah, that's a really cute look. So if you're not a subscriber to Barb's channel, I highly recommend it. She is a hoot, and she's got lots and lots of great advice. Oh my gosh, a wealth of knowledge. So here's another look with 2 clips, 1 on each side. Pulls it back from the face a little bit, even while allowing some of this to fall across my forehead. And that's a great look too. Lots and lots of fun stuff to do with this young lady, isn't it? And here's another look using one of my wire bands for a headband. Or how about a little bit of fun with some scarves? Look at this. How fun. Isn't that cute? Nobody would ever know it was a wig or something a little more retro. One more look with a scarf. Another possibility is by taking those little tiny firefly clips and placing them all amongst the curls. Of course, I would do this before I put it on so that I could get it all even. But wouldn't that be pretty? It's just a soft, sparkly little look to add sparkle into your curls. Well, I want to thank Barb for doing this with me today. This was so much fun to be able to know that we're going to go back and forth and talk about our different styling tips. And this is a cute little wig. I'm really, really pleased with her. She's got enough curl and bounce without being too tight, and feels really good across the back of my neck. So I bet you she would be beautiful in any of the Paula Young colors. So thank you again for joining me. I hope to see you next time in Coco's Hair Solutions. Thanks to Barb and every one of you. Bye-bye. Okay, well, let's go see what Barb's doing over at her channel, okay?